This is Arbitrary 20, and we're gonna go right into it. So,
recap in 5 words.
Recap in 5 words or
Tycho.
less. We can go less.
Shit. My
Shit.
ex.
Sex.
Comm Buoy.
Comm Buoy.
Amphetamines. Amphetamines.
Wine drunk. We got wine drunk on soap operas.
Wine.
Yeah. So last session, you guys had kind of a downtime session where I totally had stuff planned and none of it happened.
Wow.
Because we had Iris and Axel get wine drunk on the couch while Silas just worked out the entire time without showering. But that helped sober up them.
But we were
We
watching
had
Days of Our Life.
Days of Our
Rocky,
Lives.
excuse me.
At the
We
same time,
had with the Rocky
500.
montage. Yep. We had all this working on his Assassin's Creed 2 wrist pistols. And you finished them, right? And then I completely forgot to like balance them or like figure out how we were going to do that. So hopefully those don't come into play today. And then, of course, we had Logan, the man, the myth, the legend, coming over here and attempting to repair his relationship with Ruth. But he succeeded. And some sexy times happened. There was a lot of laugh, a lot of cringe, and
A lot of rolling.
a lot of rolling.
And a lot of fun.
Sadly, animal handling is not a thing in the Expanse, but we rolled it anyway. So,
In our hearts.
in our hearts and on camera. So, all right. So this session, so last session ended with Paul and Fred Johnson coming in and saying, hey, your ship has been repaired and you're ready to go to the Comm Buoy to figure out where the message that was sent that destroyed Ganymede came from. So let's say, all right, so you guys start out, you're in your rooms and you're just kind of like chilling and you guys got the message, but you haven't headed out yet. So you get kind of like one last minute to do something in your room if you'd like. And I'm going to attempt to play music.
Did we collect our bags already? Or if we
can do that
haven't,
now.
then I'm going to do that.
That's probably a good idea. I normally just kind of assume you do stuff like that because I try to keep you guys from getting sucked out of airlocks accidentally, you know. But yeah.
Really quick, we were in Disneyland, and there's a ride where there's an airlock, and Kitten started crying. She's like, "Airlock!" So funny.
I was like, no. I really wish those people died in an airlock.
That's good
And me
shit.
and Lucas just didn't even think about it.
Oh,
The trauma is there.
all right, so you guys are chilling out in your rooms at the moment. You guys haven't left yet. Logan goes to go grab his things, and from Ruth's room, she's gonna also grab her things from her room, and yeah, you're all just gonna grab your shit. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you go?
One more shot.
Paul did not give you the like physical copy of Days of Our Lives.
That's what I was actually
Like,
just about to ask.
so like it's like a Netflix type thing,
Okay.
but like you just it's like you have all the video files.
Okay.
It's like a
So can we keep watching on the ship?
Yeah, probably, right? We download them real quick.
yes.
Hell yeah.
Can I bring like my?
It's like 800 terabytes, and with the internet speeds of the 23rd century, it takes like 2 seconds to download.
Oh
Can
yeah.
I bring the TRX bands with me? They mount to the wall.
There are some in the ship already.
Oh.
The
These
bin.
ones, though.
Fair enough. Then grab them.
Okay, I'm taking them.
With my new wrist pistol.
You will equip them.
I know, I probably will use
Yeah. Probably not today.
it.
I'll go talk to you.
All right, so she's just kind of chilling at the moment.
So what are your plans? Are you gonna stay with us, or are you like, what are you doing?
I feel like at this point, I'm already grandfathered into this, and I don't really know what to do otherwise. because Ganymede's kind of destroyed mostly, and I'm pretty sure I was seen leaving with you guys. So yeah, so until I prove your guys' innocence, I really can't prove my own.
Is she in the group chat? I don't think she is, and I don't.
You guys have a group chat?
No, I'm sorry.
Talking about the in-game group
Yeah.
chat.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You guys have a
We
group
do.
chat?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Group chat all the time.
Uda number.
DM isn't asking. Ruth is asking.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't think she was there. Or he, I guess.
Oh
technically.
yeah, no, I was not there. Sorry, I was just trying to. I was just
Yeah,
genuinely
yeah,
asking.
yeah, Will knows. Ruth doesn't
I
know.
totally thought that was.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry, that was not in game.
Yeah, I'm not-
Yes,
I was.
I'm not there.
All right, see, I was in game.
I was fully prepared to discuss this group chat with her.
That was what I was trying to do. I was like, you and I were on the same
Yeah,
page.
no, we're
but
on the
nobody
same
else
page.
was.
He wasn't there though.
I was just like, did you see the group message?
He goes, I got
Hey, are we
shit
letting
on my
Ruth into the group chat now? Like,
Absolutely not.
We can make a second group chat with her in it.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
And then
she's gonna like look at Logan and be like, "There's been a group chat this whole time and you didn't tell me."
We didn't know if we could trust you.
That is part of a lot of things that we haven't told you. Or we.
A lot of things.
I had.
What else are you keeping secrets?
I have been clean. Now, I have covered all my things.
Have you told her about Bill yet?
Bill. Who's Bill?
That we will not. We'll talk about that later.
No longer cleaning.
Why would you bring something up like that?
I don't like liars.
See,
Bill. You're
This was long before he met you. It was like
He was an old friend. I was in college. You know, it was
Right.
just
you
on
went
the
to
weekends.
college?
No.
you're
She's just gonna like just huff and storm out like she's pissed.
I'm trying to see if she stays with us. Like, what is this?
Don't look at me. Look at him.
I am looking at you. You're the one that seduced her in the first place.
What can I say? I have very good looks.
No.
In his defense, from DM perspective, he got counter seduced like
No,
really
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Like we both rolled really high, and it was like, I guess you're into each other.
I thought that was a good interaction. I guess you're doing well together. Right?
I thought so well. I thought so too.
Okay, moving forward, we're not getting involved in their relationship. You're not bringing up shit from his past, and you are keeping business separate from pleasure.
No promises.
No promises.
So Ruth has just stormed off. Like, so you guys see that she turns like to the right, so like it's like in the direction of where the ship is. But obviously there's a lot of hallways between now and there, so it's your call, whatever you guys want to do.
Alright, is everyone ready to go? Because she's already left.
yeah, but like just to be clear, we are making a second group
Yes.
chat, right? Okay.
Just add everyone to a second. The Buddha too.
I'm like already on the way. I've been gone for the whole time.
You get
Well,
it.
this was like
Yeah, that's basically.
yeah. So when you flick your wrist, they will pop out, and it's basically a floating barrel, which is a real thing, right? Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter.
It's your
Basically, it's like a thing where, like, as it shoots, the whole barrel recoils. Basically, it helps absorb. Anyway,
Like a piston.
So I don't
Yeah, basically.
break my shoulder.
you won't break your shoulder, but if you didn't have that, you would blow off your hand,
Oh.
or at least burn it, but like with muzzle flat. Like if you had it here. But anyway, all right, we'll figure out dice later.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, you guys are able. So you make it to the ship just fine. Did you leave before or after Ruth?
I did like instantly. Like I just grabbed my stuff, put those on.
Oh, you just left. So before.
Yeah.
So you get to the ship, and Paul and Fred are going to be kind of standing there waiting, kind of at the airlock into the ship, and they're going to kind of look behind you. Paul's going to go, "Where's the rest of the crew?"
weird stuff through the door, so I just came.
What kind of weird stuff? Respectable, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of with me.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Well, how's your stay?
Is, but cannot deal with emotional
What?
trauma. Oh, I said can terrorize multiple places and blow up a bunch of people, but cannot handle emotional drama.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. Sociopath, you know.
Fair enough.
Dissociating from things.
Yep,
Anyway.
I get it. Anyway, so Paul's gonna be like, okay, well, how was the suite? I went in there once, and it seemed nice. Good. Good. You get work done of some kind? I seem to recall the crew telling me that you were working on some sort of device.
I'll pull this academic just past me. Yeah, I was working on the.
Interesting. Paul's gonna just kind of look at it and be like, I don't know why you need those, but fair enough. Hopefully you won't have to do any more shooting.
It was fun.
Okay.
I was talking about making these.
Oh. Fair enough. I always enjoy design work. So Ruth's gonna come up. He's like, where the fuck did I hire?
They really are the betas.
So Ruth's gonna come in a few minutes later, like visibly angry. Like, I want on the ship, and Paul's gonna just be like, we're gonna wait for the rest of the crew. And she's just gonna be like, God damn it, fine. And yeah, so I when are you guys gonna leave fairly soon after
Yeah,
that?
Right after we
she,
started the
yeah.
group chat, yeah.
Step 1, make new group chat. Step 2, leave.
To the ship.
So you guys arrive a few minutes later. And so Fred is just going to kind of remain silently stoic as he's just kind of standing there. But Paul is a lot more animated. He seems slightly less disheveled, but still disheveled.
We sleep one night.
Say that you guys were there for what, three nights? Yeah, he probably slept for like 2 of them. So like the tracks are definitely still there, but they're like less prominent. But there's like a couple, like you can still tell like he's literally injecting like energy into his veins sometimes. So it's a time. Sorry, your face. You're just not having a good time with Paul
I think
injecting.
Caitlin knows reality of it because it's my like profession to
Yeah.
talk with people who do drugs. But Iris is like
Yeah.
normal shit.
Yep. You're like, oh man, we're gonna have to deal with that at some point. Like, all right.
Yeah, it's like one of those.
Yeah, it's like that's gonna be a problem in not very long. So, so you guys, so Paul's just gonna like, all right, so
Wait, are we in the airlock right now?
not in the airlock,
Okay.
kind of like in front of like the
The glass.
like, so the airlock is kind of behind Paul and Fred, and so Paul's gonna say, all right, Dirt Squad Beta, hopefully this is your final mission as wanted people, although you never know at this point, it feels like. But so your mission is go to the Comm Buoy. When you get there, it won't be far enough away to where we can't have a video call. You're going to be able to open the panel, and you can feel free to try to hack into it immediately. However, I should have the access codes by the time you get there. If you can hack into immediately, try it. But if you try too many times, you'll get locked out. And it'll wipe all of the data in the buoy. So it might just be best to wait for my signal. Once we get the data, it's going to be encrypted. So you're going to have to take it because it gets encrypted like 3 times coming in through this thing. So it's encrypted every way.
I remember we had this conversation. I was like, why do you know so much about encryption? I remember the last session. So
Yeah, it's like
Paul's being sus again. Like,
well, sure.
yeah.
No, you rolled and you were like, no, Paul's legit.
He's legit, but
Yeah. So, well, he's also trying to give you like the best
Yeah, I
direction
know.
that he can. So he's like, so it's most likely, I should say, be encrypted on the data that you get is going to be encrypted. You can try to have the Gouda's computers hack the encryption, but you might have to take it back here to use a supercomputer to do it. You named the ship.
I know. I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Are there any questions?
Is there coffee on the ship?
Very
Yes.
important. Is there alcohol on the ship?
No.
Damn it.
You know me too well.
Could we bring
I do.
alcohol on the ship?
I wasn't gonna check your bags, but I feel like now I probably should.
It's no big deal. We're okay. Yes.
His backpack jiggles a little bit.
Clinks. There's like a couple of like, drops coming out. It's like smells suspiciously like gin.
Whatever that mysterious bottle was.
Mm-hmm. So if there are no questions, then you guys should be able to go. Well, good luck, Godspeed, and hopefully we can get this mess sorted out and find the real perpetrators. He's so he and Fred are gonna step aside. Although Fred's gonna say, when you guys get to the Comm Buoy and need to contact us, use this channel. It's a secure frequency, and it won't be able to be tracked. Understood?
Yeah.
He's gonna walk away. He has shit he has to do.
Paul, take care of yourself.
I can sleep when I'm dead. And he's gonna just walk away.
What's up,
Leave you guys
Paul?
to it.
My big PP.
You said it.
Did you say it like loudly or
I
quietly?
yelled at him.
You yelled it at him?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, what?
I'm walking shit. I wanted to wonder.
He's gonna call Iris. When you
Yeah.
get back, we need to have a serious talk about something. I don't know quite what yet.
Yeah, I'd say so, looking at yourself, but we'll talk about it.
And he's just gonna walk away.
2 different pages, that's okay. She's like, track marks. He's like, crew members.
Crew members are fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are good to go. So what do you guys do? You're on the ship.
She brushes past the airlock.
Yeah, just like
It's like a beeline.
yep. All right, so what do you guys do?
Just gonna strap in. Trust our pilot to take us off.
Yeah.
What is Ruth doing? Like, what is her?
She's gonna go into ops with everyone else.
Nice.
I'm gonna go to the pilot's chair and try to like suppress my feelings about the airlock.
Fair enough. Everyone. You live in space and you're afraid of airlocks. This may be a
I
problem.
mean, some of us lived in space. We did not.
So yeah, so Ruth's gonna go into ops with everybody else, and as everyone's strapping themselves in, she's gonna be like, "Do you guys not have a co-pilot?"
No. Do you like to?
We don't need the co-pilot when we have me.
You guys are gonna do this together. You cannot fight while while thriving.
You got a targeting computer for a reason.
Targeting computer is amazing, but he needs to counsel me.
The targeting computer's too busy running its counseling routine
Yeah,
to be able to be an effective targeting computer.
pretty much.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d6. She is not going to be a co-pilot. She decides that that's probably a bad idea, given her and Logan's explosive relationship.
Yeah, don't need that.
That is
We
one
still
word
have
for it.
grenades on did you
Yes, I believe so.
Probably.
Ruth would know about the grenades if you guys still have them.
oh ooh.
Maybe. Yeah, you never know when you need a grenade.
Just lock them up safe. Like gun safe, but grenade safe.
Wait, how do
One
we
of my
safely
back pocket.
store grenades? In
Yeah, what are you
It's gonna be
talking?
like, you have a what? Slowly unstrap it goes down to a different. I'll be in engineering.
It's a fake. Don't worry about it.
Is it?
Are you trying to actually convince her? All right, roll deception. Communication deception.
It's like those shock gum ones, you know, like you pull a piece of gum and it shocks you. It's a grenade. You pull the pin.
17.
She's like, and she's like, I guess it's fake. And so she'll go back up into ops, but she's still not going to go up into the pilot seat.
Probably won't. Do we have the coordinates already in the system? Strapping in.
Yep. So everyone straps in. All right. Make a piloting check to see if you disengage correctly.
Oh god, we blow up another station.
Disengage correctly. 13 plus what would this be? That would be 18.
All right. So you press a couple of buttons. The targeting computer talks with the computer at Tycho, and basically a big arm swings you guys out so that you're spinning at the outermost edge of the station, and then its magnetic clamps let go, and you guys go free. And as this is happening, Ruth goes, "So who's Bill?"
This is why you're not a co-pilot. You see, right
Did
here.
she go to engineering?
No, she came
No,
back
she
up.
came back
She came back up. Okay. We have to talk about this right now. I'm flying.
The targeting computer can handle the most simple of undocking procedures.
August, mommy and daddy are fighting.
I'm
I remotely mute Ruth's microphone.
She just like
Intelligence security. No,
She's just
you
gonna-
can't do it.
she's just gonna like turn down her microphone and
Oh, no.
yell up. It's just like a catwalk, guys. Like it's not like there's no walls between any of you right now. Like there's nothing. She's gonna fine. We'll talk about this later.
do that.
Come later. It's gonna come later. Just so you know.
I'll get my
Can't throw
feeling
the
sheet out
coffee.
again.
It's like so I get some. She's gonna say, "All right, when you're done piloting, we talk about this."
Fair enough.
You're never leaving the pilot's chair.
Yeah. I mean, this is my spot now. This is my safe place.
This is where you live.
Okay.
All right, so you guys get underway, and we're gonna now go into a quick interlude. It's gonna be one day.
Oh.
Okay.
So, well, it's 3 days to the Comm Buoy. That's not enough to where there's gonna be a significant light delay. Like it's gonna be, you're gonna have to be careful when video chatting because there's gonna be some light delay, but it's not gonna be enough to where it's a big deal. It's gonna be like a few seconds at most. So first day, what do you guys want to do? We'll take it one day at a time as per usual.
Continue watching
All right.
Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives up on the vid screen in the crew quarters.
Before that, I want to look at the news really
Oh,
quick.
fair enough.
Yes. It has been. I'm like trying to remember what happened on the news last time.
I think the last time we supposedly took over a captain, or potentially, there was a suspected kidnapper that we took.
I just know the bell got involved with something else down.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
some factions.
So nothing has really changed. The big thing that's going on right now is that there has been I wrote this down. What's the name for it? I want to get it right, so let me write the name down. Okay. A combined system directive, acronymed the CSD, which is So I actually don't. What does it stand for?
CSD's nuts.
That's why
You threw a used earplug at you that I found in my pocket today.
That's gross.
You caught it right on the part that went in my ear canal.
I'm so sorry.
You're welcome. So
This
spicy. No, they're mine. I have to wear them at work. So
I knew you were gonna do it.
I should have known. That's your MO. You don't do this in John's campaign.
It's snowy terrain. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's fair. All that to say, it's acronymed the CSD, and it is like a hard and fast like directive on like any ship that's suspected of like harboring you guys is being just straight up interrogated.
Okay.
the hard and fast directive.
So
You know what else is hard and fast? You guys' burn rate.
So in all honesty, you're saying like they are stopping every ship to search for us?
Every ship that's suspected of harboring you guys. So
Okay.
any sort of like they know that you guys stole a UN frigate.
Right.
So like if they just see like if anyone sees like a UN frigate, they're gonna be like, well, that might be them. And if you guys don't respond, you know, it's like if they're like, no, we're the UNS Barkeith or whatever, and like here's the access code, they're like, oh, okay. But you know, anything, and they're like, well, it's a frigate, okay, let's go, you know. And it's very much a like lots of civil liberties are being violated. Like,
For sure.
yeah, definitely there. It is a combined like half of the OPA factions, the ones that aren't just straight terrorists, are like allied with the UN and Mars right now. And even then, they're putting pressure on a lot of the other ones to be like, look, this is good. Like, inners are like accepting us right now. And a lot of them are like, no, this is not, you know, they're just gonna, as soon as we find these people, it's all gonna go back to shit, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But
So are they just looking at the model of the ship and then like the drive signature and stuff?
it's based on the silhouette, the drive signature, and then if they ping you guys and you guys don't come back with what they want, they have a precedent to stop and search you guys.
You know, the access code?
You know, secret changes every 6 hours or whatever, you know.
Just the ship system? Like, is that something that's verbally communicated to people, like, as it changes, or is something that's, like, it changes in the system, and, like, that, the access code changes?
So, in this case, what they basically are just, like, every UN, Martian, and allied OPA ship gets a, like, series of access codes.
Like the lists.
Like, the list, and it has, like, 1,000 things on it, and there's an algorithm that each ship knows.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, and it sorts them all, but it doesn't like pick until that day.
Okay.
So
yeah, I know.
And I'm telling you as the DM, but reasonably none of you would know that.
No. Okay. Fair enough. So
But basically, it's a lot of like, they're really doubling down on like, we will find them. We are searching every ship we come across that's not registered. And even if it is, we might still search it. Like, it's very much like, they're searching.
Okay. Well, so we're burning pretty hot. So we have to slow down for our drive signature. How does that work?
So basically, your drive signature, doesn't matter how fast you're going, it's kind of how the plume looks.
Yeah.
And, like, it doesn't matter whether you're burning at 0.3G, 1G, 8G, it's always just... it's always the same drive signature, but the size itself might change. Think of it as like you're looking at it right as it comes out of the nozzle, not at the end.
Okay.
So the end bit doesn't matter, and that's going to change with how fast you're going. But the part right at the beginning, that's going to change.
Okay.
But we altered ours.
It is what I say.
Yes, you guys did. You guys are running dirty,
Yeah.
is what they call it. So you're running slightly less efficiently, but it doesn't really matter. And they bolted on a ton of crap to change your silhouette.
Cool. So
And of course, you change your transponder. So
should be theoretically okay.
you guys are theoretically okay.
Just so we're aware.
Yeah. So you guys technically don't know about the whole access code thing. They just said that they are
No.
verifying
Yeah.
with communication. But I just said that because that's how I decided to do it. So is that all you guys do? Or back to Days of Our Lives?
Oh, can I look at Wall Street? Like the not Wall Street, but like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm looking up news about business ventures between
The stock
Paul
exchange.
and
You're looking at, you want to search up Paul's, like, finances?
Paul's business ventures with my company.
What does your company do again?
Mining and like corporate transactions between Belters and
Right. Generally, it's business as usual. Nothing seems to have slowed down. more than would be expected for the fact that there was just a huge terrorist thing that happened less than a month ago.
I'm trying to verify what the interrogator was trying to tell me about transaction.
Right. There's nothing that you can find about it.
I assume I don't have like the corporate laptop.
Huge terrorist thing that less than a month.
I'm verify what the interrogator.
The fact that they're about it
I
a month ago.
assume I don't have like the corporate laptop.
Right. For the thing that you huge terrorist thing that less than a month.
I'm verify what the interrogator.
The fact that they're about it a month ago.
I assume I don't have like the corporate laptop.
Right. For the thing that you huge terrorist thing that less than a month.
I'm verify what the interrogator.
The fact that they're about it
a
a month ago.
I assume I don't have like the corporate laptop.
Leaving your pilot's chair, are you?
The ship is moving on its own, right? Like
Yeah, like you
cruise
can
control running and all
yeah,
that.
but it's autopilot, man. It's like
Yeah.
Tesla cruise control. It's keeping your lane where it needs to be, and seeing as how your lane is like the entire solar system, you're fine.
Find your lane. Okay. I'll go get some coffee. I probably haven't got enough sleep, and I'm probably a little
Yeah.
tired.
So Ruth is gonna corner you pretty much as soon as you go into the coffee. Is anyone else in the galley?
Do I make it
Where's
to the coffee machine?
where are we?
If you guys are watching Days of Our Lives, it's gonna be in the crew quarters.
Okay.
Like you guys like can like pull down some beds and they're like just like chilling instead of couches because you're working with what you got. But yeah, so it's gonna be in the crew quarters.
Cool.
Right, Aldous, are you in the galley at all for the first day?
Sure.
So
I'm just chilling.
so you see Logan come in, pour himself some coffee, and Ruth just like materialize next to him.
I'm
Just, like,
just over there eating whatever snacks on the ship.
very little snacks, but you just there's like a lot of freeze dried, keeps forever type stuff, just all and you can just have some of that. Yeah. All right. So she's gonna be like, she's gonna look over at Aldous and like be like quietly like, I don't really care about Bill. It's just the secrets, okay? You keep coming up with like every time I think that we're coming close to being clean, and there's somebody else.
You want me to just spill all the secrets of my life?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking.
Started when I was 3. I really like the purple crayon.
Let's start from the beginning.
Can I hear this?
Yeah. I'll let you do perception hearing.
Are you too into the snacks?
112.
You're like, this is awesome.
I hear them start, and I'm just like,
You like don't even know, like you just hear like you see Ruth and you're like, oh man, they're gonna be loud, and you're just like, man, this back is great.
pull out the hand terminal, put some headphones.
It's like watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube videos. You're like, oh man, an hour of ads before I can watch a 5-minute video.
Oh,
Hey.
that's true hell.
Yeah, like,
Is this foreshadowing? Oh man.
Yeah.
Have ad blocker.
You're like, oh shit, download ad blocker. It's like, ah, yes. There's ads on the ad blocker though. Go ahead.
So what do you want to know about my past then? If you want me to spill it all.
Is there any like I don't feel like okay man, like I'm gonna get real in deep here and I'm just like, oh boy, all right. All right.
We're here, dude.
All right, Michael, let's do this. All right.
We've gotten to the point.
You want a real relationship talk?
What is this?
It's like, oh boy.
What are we?
It's like every time we try to do this. There's some other person, there's some other secret, there's some other thing that comes up. I don't feel like I can trust you, Logan, because every time I try, Ganymede blows up, or the ship blows up, or our relationship blows up. Like, what? You say you want to be in this, but it seems like you're just half in, half out, and you don't trust me with anything, and I keep finding it out from your crewmates.
Yeah, what if you have to say it's so derogatory? Sorry.
We're just like,
You guys, like, you hear this and you're like, oh shit, real days of our lives.
up against the door, like.
Oh shit, the days of our lives.
Turn the volume down a lot, like just.
We have the subtitles on, or like, is there security cameras on the ship we can watch?
You can.
Yes.
You get like a message from all this, like, avoid the galley. You guys are like, cameras in.
This is amazing.
I think that was pretty good. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, it's
Being emotionally accurate.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, I feel like Ruth's pretty pissed off about it.
I did tell you at when we last talked that I would be more honest with you and we would work better together. In terms of Bill, though, that was nothing. It was just
I don't care about Bill.
okay. Then
I care about that there's secrets. It's not that Bill existed, it's that I had to find out from your crewmate, not from you.
Wait, real quick, Axel's gonna whisper, like, next thing you know, she's gonna blow up that he didn't know that, or that he didn't tell her the color of his underwear or something.
Make it still.
Oh my god.
Did I turn off the bike
I
system?
thought they were in the crew quarters.
Oh, true. Yeah, you guys
I
are.
don't know
You
how far the crew quarters is from
it's
the
like, I have to look.
It's like multiple.
That's the thing.
It's like a few floors. Yeah, no, it's fine. Never mind. You don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
I was
whisper.
like,
You
I
could be
was
like, next thing you know, she's gonna be mad that he won't tell her his underwear color. So yeah.
It seems like Bill's actually an issue. But like,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like as a player, I'm like a little confused. I'm like, what? Okay,
Yeah, that's the trick. They do that.
they
They.
close encounters of the third kind.
Yes.
What are you trying to say here, Will?
Angel's eyes just squint a little bit. What does that mean?
Preach.
I'm emulating
I'm
here.
fine.
I'm drawing from personal experience here.
Are you telling me you have a bill in your life?
He's right there.
Do you not tell her the color of your underwear? Like, is that not? Do you not do that?
I tell her, but she doesn't remember. She doesn't pay attention to me. This is about Ruth and Logan. Okay. Like, what is?
Doing their thing.
So then, let me get this straight. It's not.
Oh god. All right. Oh dude.
That was such a roller coaster, dude. Okay. If it's not about Bill, it's about the secrets. What I've told you pretty much everything that has happened that I can think of, at least.
How do I know that I can trust you that there's not more secrets?
Oh yeah, next it's gonna be he's missing a sock and we find it and she's gonna be like,
He's sleeping with one of them.
you didn't tell me you were missing a sock?
Why is Iris doing your laundry?
Oh god, that would be funny. But no. Every time I go into the role play, it's not because like I particularly think it's funny. Like it's always just me being like, yeah, this is what she would do.
I'm gonna do laundry next.
What did you say? Sorry.
How does she
Oh, trust
know
you. Yeah.
that there are no more secrets? How can she trust you?
perhaps you'll just have to trust in that you can trust me, because
That's the whole point. Is how am I supposed to do that?
maybe that's something we'll have to work with in time.
He's
Maybe
real
it's-
bad here. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe it's just from my past. Maybe I try to hide things because I don't want the world to know what I was.
Oh, geez, bringing in the emotional card. All right, I'll let you roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that to roll, but
You know,
what
why
we rolling
not?
For? What were you rolling for?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I assume that's communication.
Yeah.
Persuasion. That's not a good roll.
I have $5 that she's gonna slap and walk around.
I'll take that bit.
Both of you roll. Make a
Insight.
no, it's a income check.
I think I just waited.
So, what an 8
What would that be?
persuade?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, she still owes me from the bar.
New argument. Haha. All right, what did you say?
I rolled an 8.
Oh, no. She's not convinced.
That about my thing about
She's like,
my
get over yourself. We all have shit we
Hey.
don't like about ourselves. The whole point is that we come together as a couple to better ourselves.
I mean, while we're on the subject,
Oh no. Whatever you have to say.
you're giving me heat for not giving you all of my secrets. I haven't heard much about you.
You just like the last like 3 days is that you guys did spend it talking.
I know.
Yeah.
We're still talking, but
Like, no, like that's from Will. It was like you guys had a lot of like out of this discussions about stuff. I'm just letting you know that you guys have
Okay,
talked at
okay.
least a little bit.
but I don't know. But I still say it.
Okay, go
It
ahead.
Still stands.
All right.
I don't know much about you. You seduced me back at the
You seduced me.
out of character here. Who
We-
really
we-
seduced? I know we can't like counter.
It was like the same roll or something like we rolled the same thing, and so it was just a full on counter seduction.
No, because she stormed up to him in the Angie heels is what you
Right.
called them.
You seduced her,
I did.
and
She
then
counter
she
seduced him.
counter seduced you.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
leading you in dancing.
But you seduced her for
Because I asked her to dance. Yes.
Yeah,
And that seduced her. Okay.
yeah.
Did you want to know our income rolls?
Do we need to add anything to that?
You
Modifier.
roll. It's been so long since we've done you guys have bought anything.
Oh,
But I'm like, no, $5 bet.
Trying to one up my best.
You
I
like you
wonder there.
roll and you have to hit like your income score
Are you guys building this?
or something. I don't know. It's in-
we're fine.
Income and lifestyle 78.
D20 step.
Okay. Can we also roll to see if we're
Right, so it's
convinced by
9 plus. Good.
Just drowning over here.
You just have to hit.
Yeah.
If you rolled above an 8, then it won't decrease 8, and then it's your roll plus your income score. It's
Oh,
rolling
okay.
above an 8, and then if you rolled above that, then your income score doesn't deplete.
Mine's not gonna.
Cool.
Mine's not going to deplete.
Cool. Then doesn't matter. All right.
Yeah, roll lower
Okay,
than
but
this.
real quick, can we also roll to see if we're convinced by what Logan was
Are we
saying?
persuaded?
Sure.
Are we persuaded?
Roll counter persuasion. Everyone who's listening in.
Actually listening and just pretending not to.
14.
16.
You rolled an 8?
I rolled-
No.
No.
You guys are both like Logan's full of it.
Text in the group chat.
Well, that was just
You're
the
drowned
tower
down there,
fall.
man.
Tower fall.
Oh, okay.
And that was in response to my past, or was that? in
Yeah, that was her
response to-
being like, we all have things. That was you being like, we all have things we don't like about ourselves, and her just being like the whole. And you convinced no one with that. Everybody was like,
And?
and so Ruth came back with the whole point of being a couple is to better ourselves, and I'm gonna have her roll for that. So you all may roll
Hell yeah.
to see if you're persuaded. Everyone who's invested in this,
I'm not invested in this.
you are now
Yeah.
making you.
I got a 13.
Do I get stun points?
Oh, 14, sorry. 14.
I've decided that social encounters no longer do stunt points because it just doesn't work very well.
18.
It's communication, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's rolling straight persuasion. So she rolled a 12.
I got an 18.
I got a 14.
So you guys can you guys aren't particularly persuaded by her choice of words.
Either.
I got a 13.
Damn.
Nice.
Alright, so what's your response there, buddy?
This was about the
Relationship being coming together to better yourselves.
I'm not too sure that you believe that yourself.
What do you mean?
It
This
sounds
is
like
getting
you're
ridiculous. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
know.
I'm sorry. Everyone who's not invested, I'm sorry.
So I'm so invested by her. Like,
It just seems like you're reciting that like you're supposed to just say that when we have issues.
That's a fair point. Ugh.
Checkmate.
You got Will. Shit, what? Okay. Because I have to figure out, like, what would I say, and then based on that, what would Ruth say? So it's a several step process. Okay.
We're not good at this
No.
relationship thing.
No, I'm, like, channeling my inner, like, I'm trying to, like, come up with, like, like the type of woman that Ruth is. I'm like trying to like channel that, and I'm not that way. So it's a very like out of
that's fair.
character
trying to
for
think of
me.
like what she would say. Like if we
Honestly,
were...
I'm channeling your brother's girlfriend.
Oh!
It's true.
In some ways, yes.
Oh my god.
The realization.
That makes so much sense.
Sorry, I just ruined Angie. She's not quite your brother's girlfriend, but like slightly
She's
better.
not.
Okay. So
Slightly better.
at least you know what? Will doesn't know what to say. Neither does she. She's gonna storm off. You did it.
And I'll like pull out my
Yeah.
diamond card, like the MasterCard, and like Venmo her.
Basically, you like tap each other's thing.
Yeah.
Like you put like transmit and like receive, and you just like tap each other's
Hell
cards.
yeah, I'm $5 richer.
All right.
Credits. for
Anything?
the-
All right, Silas and all this. What are you doing for this?
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping.
I'm just chilling.
Oh, so is he like in
Gotta
the
save my
quarters?
brain power for the hacking.
Fair enough. So day 2 rolls around, and
I'm gonna be in my pilot's chair like after that conversation. I go back. To my
yeah, she's just gonna go sit in her quarters and just be mad.
Just sleep in the pilot's chair.
Yeah, that's like my
Safe
place. Yeah.
Yeah, fair
My
enough.
safe place.
Standard.
So, oh geez, I kind of want to just see where this tower goes now.
Why is he so good?
Is it on
Is it on
camera
camera yet?
Almost.
It is.
He's peeking the camera.
Damn it.
No, straight.
All right, so day 2 rolls around.
Syrinscape.
What do you guys do for day 2? Ruth's just gonna be in her cabin. She's not gonna deal with that again.
Okay.
I thought-
Will doesn't want
How
to.
many days is it again?
3.
Oh,
So on day 3, no, on day 4. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna. What? So we have freezer dried.
It doesn't matter what you do because there's an encounter. All right, so as you guys, sorry, as you guys,
okay.
A pod with everyone, make them like earth food.
so as you get ready to start cooking, a big like warning klaxon goes. Logan, on the scopes, you see that there's an incoming ship that is hailing you.
Don't like that.
Hey, they want to talk to us.
All
I
right.
don't really want to
I'm
talk to
gonna-
them, but they want to talk to us.
Who is it? Can you see what type of ship it is before we answer?
Can I roll perception or something?
You can just hit the targeting computer will just tell you.
Okay.
So basically, you see that the transponder is the it's OPA ship. Something I don't know. You come up with a name for
Belter
it.
needs to answer.
Yeah. Sure. So it's a ship from the OPA. I'm just not going to come up with a name. And it gives you the whole profile, and the targeting computer immediately points out like that it has one PDC system, and 2 torpedo cannons on it, almost bolted onto the side, like definitely like aftermarket stuff.
It's the
Yeah.
same level of stuff we have. You know?
You guys have several PDCs. The difference is they can only cover missiles coming from one direction, so it's just a different thing.
Okay. Well,
It's some old BA guys. Don't we hate those guys?
Talk to him.
do we?
That should go fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. On the channel.
So, open the channel. You guys are close enough for straight video communication. Are you guys going for video or audio only?
Audio.
Audio? Okay.
Audio.
Audio. It's going to say unidentified UN frigate. Your transponder doesn't seem to be working. Can you send a designation? They're going to say that in Earther speak, which is weird coming from an OPA ship.
Tell them we're cutting out, like our connection is crap.
I hit mute.
Sorry.
Can't we just send it?
I'm assuming like if there was a
Yeah.
mute button, I would have done it. Like I didn't know.
And I'll go, yeah, of course. It's, it's an early morning, man. We'll send it over right away. Just give us a sec.
Right. It's definitely weird that your transponder is turned off. You know what? I think that we're gonna go with the what was the acronym again?
CDS. CSD.
CSD.
The SD is nuts. So sorry, I have to do it now. So
Welcome.
So according to basically they're gonna say, according to the Combined System Directive, all ships suspected of belonging to the destroyers of Ganymede must be contacted and questioned. In this case, based on the lack of transponder, you guys are considered suspicious, and we're gonna have to come aboard and verify that they are not on board. If you'd like, we can send you a report of the latest UN OPA MCR document on the subject.
Please do.
So they're gonna send it over pretty much immediately, and it's just this big like constitution looking thing of like terms and agreements type thing of just like long legal speak.
I got this. Can I speed read it?
Roll to speed read.
I'm gonna wait to respond until
We just tell them that they're failing the test and we're gonna have to board them with the rocket suspicion.
and then I send back the exact same document. Oh my god!
Hit him with the Uno reverse.
So does that
Can I hit him with the reverse Uno cards?
Ooh,
You
tell
may
them to
certainly try.
Wait, so
say the pass.
as a backup plan, out of
Yeah,
character, are we
don't
all
know
good
there's
on
an
health?
access code.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all full healed.
Oh yeah, you guys are all.
How fast are we going right now?
How fast are you going right now?
I didn't think we were going.
I know the standard is 0.3 G because you have belters on board, so that's kind of what I was going by.
How fast could we go?
Well,
without
taking damage?
taking damage, like what? 2?
without taking damage, I think it's like 1 G, and then after that you start
That's not
taking
enough
damage.
tower run.
No, not even
They
close.
take it back.
Plus it's probably the full crew, so
I get to reroll deception rolls if we want to go with that.
Of course.
you should tell them that we're investigating their ship for suspicious activity. And
Have
be
you
ready to
read
be
their
boarded.
terms and agreements?
Okay, what did I have to roll?
Are you really gonna try this?
Yeah.
It's not going.
It's gonna be deception, and you're gonna go on screen.
I have to go on screen?
Just tell them things broken.
Well, I mean, not on like video screen, but you're gonna start talking.
Okay. Good thing I get to reroll.
I'm setting up a barricade for the
You must.
hold.
Whew, okay. Haha. And I have proficiency in deception.
Just okay. Pull the plug again.
Pull the what?
I'm just gonna keep stealing ships across the new solar system.
You have to access.
Just actually our bathroom's broken and I need to ship myself. Can I use your bathroom?
That's right. Can't we just contact Paul?
Uh,
That's for the Comm Buoy.
well, but it's a. We don't know that though.
Yeah.
Paul wouldn't know either.
Yeah.
The targeting computer says that, or Ruth says that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of
Deception.
figured it would be that.
Yeah, just talk to him. I think.
All right. So they open the channel for you.
Hold on. So I got a 6, 3 plus 3. So that's another
All right, go ahead.
20. I got a
Okay.
20 for
Alright.
deception.
So start talking.
So first we're gonna send back the other thing.
No, you're actually doing.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna investigate you for suspicious activity because it's really odd that you're using Earthspeak as an OPA ship, and I find that very suspicious. And I think that's not right.
CSP. CSP should know about this. Formal complaints.
Formal complaint filed.
This was a
Document.
this was a test and you failed.
You're gonna hear like a on the other end, like, and you see them like mute,
Me too.
and nothing's gonna happen for a few minutes. So you get a few minutes
So
to.
yeah, immediately after that, I go down by the airlock and set up a barricade. Just like crazy stuff.
I'm gonna start putting on that gear.
Could I do that with him?
Hmm?
Could I do that with him?
Oh, make the barricade.
Yeah, that's gotta be like
I mean,
crafting.
you're piloting, dude.
Yeah.
True.
Do you really want to just be like down in engineering? It's like they fire missiles, and you're like, shit.
Don't do that.
So I started running.
It's like the targeting computer can maybe do it, but like,
Yeah. My dice are treating me good. Good job,
Fair
dice.
point. I'll stay up there, even though I have things that could help.
yeah.
Maybe.
So after a few minutes, you're gonna hear
Can I interrupt them and unmute?
just like go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go. This is the captain speaking. You need to respond.
This is now the captain speaking, a different voice.
Yeah.
Is it
Much-
still Earther?
Yes. This is a part of an OPA UN task force. We have a transponder going. Transponding. You do not. Under these bylaws, we are not classified as suspicious. You are. If you continue this course of action, you will be fired upon. Prepare to be boarded.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Why do we have our transponder off? I
But it
thought we
was on.
changed it.
It got changed,
Yeah.
but basically like
You should check the ship.
okay, it wasn't off, but it's basically just like transmitting something so that someone who's like looking and just being like, oh yeah, all right, there's a ship transponder on, don't care. Like,
Oh, they're actually looking.
but they're looking and they're like,
Yeah.
this doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Basically, does
Our
that make
fake
sense?
isn't fake good enough.
Basically, yeah,
Yeah.
you're transmitting a fake ID and they're looking at it and going, something's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did I find anything from the contract? Yeah, because
Sorry, did you try and speed read it?
Yeah.
Did you roll perception seeing for
you
that?
didn't tell me what to roll.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I have searching. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Unmute.
Perception search.
Well, what are you searching for?
Anything that we can use
Maybe
to
Ship only
like
has one PDS.
stop them, like to counter them, I guess, or
You can
to
take them.
stop them from coming on our
Sure.
ship, or to counter them and make them the suspicious ones.
Okay.
Maybe the best thing to do is just fire at them when they're boarding.
Yeah, as they start boarding, it's probably when they're the most. You mean the ship or the people?
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Who says we have to let them board?
I
Well,
got a
if we don't-
14, but I do have the what was it?
Play by their rules and
Like-
probably call someone.
Hold on.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I have knowledge like I don't know how knowledge focuses work, but it says if I use a knowledge focus I can gain an extra piece of info.
Well, you look and you're not able to find anything that like specifically helps you, but you do see that like everything they're saying is adding up, and there's no real way to like counter investigate them because they meet all of the criteria for investigating, and you guys totally don't meet the criteria for like not being investigated.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like it
Yeah.
all seems very like legally viable. But this thing is also like 50 pages long, and you can't read that.
So they're a UN, they're a UN ship for like an OP
No.
operation, or are they OP ship?
Other way.
Okay,
It's an OPA ship
Yeah,
with
yeah.
presumably OPA crew,
yeah.
but the captain is Earther and the person you talked to is Earther. Or possibly Martian, but like they didn't have an OPA accent or like a belt accent.
Yeah.
What do we
I'm
do?
gonna try one last thing, and then we go with the plan.
So plan as in left them board?
Yeah. One last thing. OPA ship.
Yeah.
I don't think you're aware of who we are. But we are doing something that is well above your pay grade, and we are required to have this transponder the way it is. So I suggest, unless you want me to speak to higher ups, that you continue searching for what your directive is.
Roll. This is gonna be deception.
Oh, also by the way, with the what was it during investigation of deception? Apparently, like what was it? If deception is successful in complex social interaction, we clear
I don't think we're doing that
two
stuff.
target number shifts instead of one.
How many
So
people,
instead of it being a +2 to each
did-
target number,
talk to me?
like if the target number goes up,
too.
The rest
it
of us just
doesn't
hide.
twice, I guess.
I know. Correct.
I don't know. It's a intrigue,
What if
Callie.
what if we
Okay.
just hide in Reaper's?
supposedly.
All right,
Sure,
deception.
they don't know what we look like.
What is that under?
They
That is
know we look
under
like a video of us.
They don't know
communication.
what we look at like right
Yeah.
now.
How
My boy.
disguised we are.
We got
All right,
this, we
come
got
on.
this.
Not
Really
very.
open corporate mentality.
Not bad.
Okay, 14.
All right. So what they're gonna say is, I apologize for the delay. However, if you are on such a top secret mission, then you should have one of the access codes for us to clear you of suspicion. These access codes were sent out to all operatives.
And how they know the access code when you don't. So there's no. I'm talking outside of the game, above camera. But yes, I'll need it.
Hack their ship to
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna hear that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hack their ship to get an access code.
Okay.
And
I'm trying to think of like how that would work.
and or hand terminals connected to that ship to get an access code.
All right. Step 1. You're going to need to roll security to see if what you're doing, to make sure that what you're doing is like basically undetectable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if I can make it undetected.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like you're rolling stealth for your hacking.
You have a bonus to that, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said security?
Yeah.
15.
15. All right.
Is this an
That's the
encounter?
target number that they now have to get to be able
okay.
to detect your hacking. Does that make sense?
Yes. Is this an encounter or no?
Yeah, we'll call this a like a infiltration.
I 2.
All right.
I'm
So-
stressed.
So that's gonna
My hands are sweating.
that's gonna scoot it on over. So yeah, you're just muted. Like they.
I'll unmute and go. Let's give us a minute, and we'll retrieve the access code you're looking for.
You have 5 minutes.
And then we'll
So I'm
close.
just
Can we
gonna-
close the channel, or do we just? Is it weird?
Yeah,
to
you
just
close the channel, and I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
No, I'm
I
like,
can do it on my phone.
yeah, that works. Just set it like. I almost want to like hold it up to a camera, but like I don't know. But
That's gotcha.
yeah, exactly. We'll just turn it
I
on.
could try to do
We'll
an
just
overlay.
stopwatch and just start whenever you want to.
All right, we'll do an overlay, and I'll just like make a mark for you video editing, and just be like, 3, 2, 1, now. So
Okay.
just do it on the Anyway, so you have 5
Okay.
seconds.
Hopefully my portal
Get the
type.
code.
Okay,
can
so
put it on a
I'm
stopwatch,
gonna
but
I'm
okay.
gonna use both of the stun points to do just a shadow. So
Mhm.
my next test level +2.
Your next test, you get a +2.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. This is going to be rolling hacking to see if you can break into their
Which is
security
still
system.
security, right?
We'll do either security or hacking, your pick.
There is a hacking thing.
I don't know.
I thought you told me it was security.
Just do security.
Okay.
You're right, it is security.
Doubles.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I get another 4.
All right, and so at this time, they're going to roll to see if they can detect what you're doing.
18.
So immediately as you break into the
I had to
ship,
try.
you retrieve access, and you can tell that whatever you're doing, they are like actively like watching it happen. Like they're like, and so like you get access to their video feed, and you see like some technician just like freaking the fuck out at his terminal, like something's happening. And so you're still in, but they definitely know.
Cut all communications out.
Okay.
All right, go ahead,
That's not a
roll.
bad idea.
So I'm not being
Well-
10 points to that.
Roll.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. I got 4.
It was such a good plan.
So how, while he's doing that, how are we to them? Like, are we broadside to each other, or is
You guys are like nose.
Is there-
nose very
Is
far
there
away.
any other ship that's even like relatively nearby?
Not that you can see now.
Okay.
On the scopes, I mean.
Okay, I was gonna say C, definitely not.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, I meant like detect.
Or like, is the closest station still Tycho?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use all 4 to do it wasn't me, and leave evidence that Tycho Station was responsible
For what?
Hacking.
for doing that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're gonna be like,
That's so smart.
Tycho Station. All right, yeah, works for me.
Well,
Hell yeah.
read it just to be sure.
Please work.
Yeah.
This will be so
10-4.
fucking good.
All right. So you're doing so, and you kind of like hear through the microphone like, Tycho Station is hacking us from there? How can they even detect us from there? We're days away. We're light minutes away. Go ahead.
So now, do I have a chance to get with that? Do I have a chance to get an access code?
There was never a chance that you couldn't get. I mean, there still
Well,
is, but like
I
that
know.
didn't affect it. But they still know something's up, and they're actively trying
But
to
they,
counter
think,
hack
but they
you.
think it's Tycho Station now.
Well, yeah, but they're still.
Okay, so how do I try to get an access code?
I'll make you do one.
Another intelligence.
I'm gonna make you just do a straight technology check
Okay.
to kind of like find the access code, and then another security check to hack into it.
Okay, so this is to find it. More doubles. Not as good doubles.
Oh,
Where's the stuff? Can I have the stuff sheet back? Please?
go ahead.
the time looking like.
You guys have a minute and a half, like closer to 2 minutes.
closest here to that space?
Save those 2.
I'm not really gonna like show it to the. Oh yeah, the camera can see it, but now all of you can too. All right.
12.
12. You are not able to find any sort of access code on the first pass. You kind of like get into the system, but you're not able to like fully detect it.
Just get out. Wasn't able to find one.
Try
Just get
again.
out.
Just try again.
Try again.
I will let you go ahead.
This needs to
Try
work.
again, try again.
No
I
pressure.
didn't know I was able to try again.
Yeah, I'll let you try again this time.
Well, then if I was able to try again, I would have used the just a shadow again to get another +2. 'Cause I got 2 more.
Go ahead.
Okay. So now it's +7, 17.
17. You are able to find the area in the system where the access codes are stored.
Okay.
You have less than a minute to try and actually find
Find
it.
the access
security.
Security. You have less than 1 minute. Trying to like make sure the camera
Doubles.
can see it.
Yeah, another doubles. But good enough. Only 15.
15.
We're in the spot.
You are able to find one access code. You don't know if it's like the access code, but
What
it's
is it?
an access
I,
code.
whatever it is, I tell her.
All right, you basically route it. It's just a series of numbers.
Okay. And I'll open a channel. I don't know how to send the access. Do you just send it? Like, or do we
Yeah,
need
you
to have
just-
verbal?
Is it
You
the
just
right
send it.
one?
Fucking send that shit.
Send
and
it.
we all sit down to prepare to get the fuck out.
We can't go any faster.
I know we can't. Or
So-
prepare to be boarded.
So you send out the access code, and a few minutes go by with nothing happening. And then you get the beep of the channel. They're hailing you again. It's the first guy who goes, access code received. We're on our way to Tycho Station. Godspeed,
Godspeed.
operatives. They go.
That shit. It works. Thank God. My corporateness comes in handy. Oh,
That was such beautiful synergy between everyone.
oh my God.
And with that, we're gonna take a quick break. Hello, and okay, so yeah.
100.
What voice did I use earlier? I should do that again. Oh, yeah.
It was very like.
Yeah.
Steampunk.
Yeah, welcome to the Expanse.
That's like I imagine like cyberpunk dude
Michael, use the
like
first
shop
one.
owner.
Don't.
It's like the Joker. Like what I'm thinking. I'm like feeling like, what was that, like Heath Ledger, I guess?
Yeah. Maybe like Jared
Yeah,
Leto. Like
Yeah, the
either like
the
the
thing.
all that to say,
Yeah,
so
actually, I got these.
we are back from break, and so yes, you guys successfully evaded the OPA UN MCR joint ship, and it is now heading towards Tycho, where it believed it was getting some sort of like phishing
Can
attack
I,
from.
how long will it take us to like communicate to Tycho? Like, is there how much of
There is light delay, but not much. Call it. I think I said it was a few seconds.
should we tell him?
Let's tell Fred.
Use the private beam you have with Fred.
Yeah, I did tell him.
Fred.
I will open the private beam.
There's like a dial tone, I guess, for like a little bit. Just like but it picks up and you see actually it's gonna be Paul's face on the vid screen. He's like, Dirt Squad Beta,
Big peepee.
has anything happened? You shouldn't be calling this. Have you guys made it to the
We haven't. There's not much time. We ran into the OPA operatives.
OPA operatives?
They were using an OPA ship, but they were definitely Earthers checking to people's ships to see if we were there. Needless to say,
Okay.
they're heading towards Tycho because we bamboozled them and made them believe that Tycho Station hacked their system while we gained access codes to evade the situation.
He's gonna be like, you did what?
Yeah.
I need to go talk with Fred. And he's just gonna just no, he's just kidding. I gotta go talk with Fred, and he's just gonna just end the call.
Damn, he hung up on us.
No, I'm used to it.
Oh,
So you hang up first. You go to assert dominance. Always hit the hang up button. Don't say bye.
Did you see his arms? He needs a little bit of a slack and like a pick me up here. All right, I let him do it first.
Tough luck.
All right, so you guys have about one more day. Do you guys want to spend it doing anything?
No.
more days of our
I will
lives.
disassemble the barricade I made. No longer necessary.
Yes, it's not needed.
Can I
Alright.
like pour on speed?
You guys can go
Or
slightly
on-
faster.
Oh.
Pour on, you know, just
I thought you were like tubes and like do all these.
Ah. We use antimatter fuel.
Yeah,
I can feel the antimatter in my brain.
yeah, that's literally what I thought you were saying.
I don't need a Comm Buoy anymore. I am the Comm Buoy.
I am the Gouda.
With the private line. No. We're good.
Straight antimatter into your veins. That can't be bad for you, right? Yep. So you guys pour on speed, and the next day you guys end up at the Comm Buoy. You guys use the cameras to kind of show it, and of course you decelerate at the halfway point. You're doing everything correctly, and you find it's basically this sphere. It looks kind of like Sputnik. But like bigger. It's this big metal sphere with a bunch of antennas and like satellite dishes just like all over it. So
Is it like as big as a normal satellite, or not a normal satellite, but like
it's probably like the size of a house. Like it's actually quite big.
okay.
All like compared to Sputnik, but like, I mean, like it's big, but like not compared to anything like you guys have seen. Like it's a lot smaller than your ship, you know.
Does it look like just like scanning around, and if we can do a visual somehow? Cameras, are there other ships near it?
You guys can totally do a I thought you were rolling. Some sort of like comm search. Yeah, let's do a whoever's on sensors do an intelligence. I don't know, technology.
Okay. 21.
Oh, I need to take an allergy pill.
Well, you should have led with that. It's empty now. You got a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are no ships anywhere near you.
Okay.
Like comm buoys aren't normally places you go.
Well, they said that we might have someone waiting for us here, or something might be waiting for us. I thought that's what Papa Paul said. I thought he said there might be a trap here or something. So maybe I'm misremembering.
Let's just call him. We're supposed to call him when we get here too, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
We
As long as I know there's no one
override
here, I don't really care.
Okay.
Silas
So,
is rather paranoid.
all right. So you open up the private line. So it's been a day, and so Paul now looks like twice as haggard as you saw him like the first time. Like you guys made his day infinitely worse. When you were like, yeah, so we sent the ship towards you. So he's gonna open, he's gonna try and be chipper. He's like, Dirt Squad Beta. Did you guys make it to the Comm Buoy?
We did.
Please, something's gone right.
Everything clear on Tycho?
It's best not to worry you guys with it. We solved the problem, but it's been another sleepless night. The track marks are kind of creeping up my arm now. It's up onto my shoulder. I don't think that's how they're supposed to work.
I don't think you've been this way since I was like a teen. You doing it?
Well, counterterrorism is a new thing for me.
Yeah. Is it?
Counterterrorism is like
Why would you say it like that? You emphasize counter.
Yeah, that's why I said
it's because
easy.
you looked at me and I was like, yeah, like he's not used to like actively like undoing like terrorism that he's like.
Yeah, no, I got my point across. Yeah, I got my point across. I did.
I didn't say like what he was trying to mean correctly because I was like counterterrorism and I rolled with it. I'm like I shouldn't have rolled with it. More like terrorism, like cleanup
Yeah.
when he's a big suspect. Like that's
Yeah.
new. He's not used to being suspected of terrorism. Is kind of like
Yeah.
this whole situation of Ganymede blowing up and his squad being hypothetically responsible is new.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make like
Yeah,
that's
that
what he's
makes
trying to
sense.
go with? New situation and he's kind of sleepless.
I was still gonna say the same thing. Take it the other way.
Did you guys make it to the Comm Buoy?
Yep.
All right. So, step one. All right. So someone's gonna actively need to do a spacewalk to get out there. Go in a vac suit, land on the. Okay then.
I'm gladly do.
Figured he would. This is right up his
I
alley.
was gonna say I'm a hacker anyway. So.
You're like, what am I gonna do? Build a whole new
Yeah.
thing with my engineering focus? Oh, my
So-
crafting focus.
Yeah. So whoever goes out there will need to actively pry open one of the panels to gain access into it. So I recommend using mag boots. This thing should be able to withstand light magnetic forces. I should hope so, at least. So once you guys do that, we'll talk again. And he's gonna just kind of
I'll hang up.
end the.
Sigma.
Okay,
man.
I will.
Sigma
I
panel.
will put on a vac suit
All right,
and magnets.
and mag boots. Are you going with him or no? You kind of looked like you were going to, so
I-
meaning you didn't put your hand to your.
There are no other ships
We didn't
around.
do the nose goes.
Yeah, we all.
I'll go with him.
I looked,
But
there was no other ship.
under,
Okay.
I'd assume that the ship has like a hover feature, right? Like it has a spot where you can just kind of chill. Because I don't want him just like,
Yes.
I don't want it to
In
sit
case
there and then
something
just plow right in the side of
Yes.
the freaking
In
thing.
case something happens, you should probably stay.
Maybe Ruth can go with him.
So
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't want to anyway, is what she's gonna say. Basically, yes, you can have it. Think of it like relative to okay, it's the Comm Buoy isn't really moving, it is, but it's not. And you can make yourself not move relative to it
Okay.
very, very easily.
That's all I was curious.
Yes, you won't, like, the ship won't float away. And you can set it to be like remain within 30 feet of this comm buoy, and the computer will just do it
It'll
for
just
you.
calculate it out. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just all about just decelerating and doing it perfectly and just going, and it'll just stay right there. You know, drift of 0.1 centimeters per hour. You know, like something stupid small like that.
Cool.
You know,
Would there be any chance of like tying myself to the ship with something?
probably a good idea. You could do a harness of some kind.
Okay.
Basically, you would just grab some sort of cable and clip. I assume that something like that exists. You could probably, there's probably a
Okay.
winch.
Mm.
I assume that something like that would
winch
be
should
fairly,
exist. Yeah.
yeah, basically it's just attached to a winch on the inside of the cargo bay.
Okay.
And you would just basically carabiner yourself to it and go nuts.
Okay. I will do that.
Is there a camera?
I'll go
on
with
his,
him.
Oh yeah, you're going with them.
Yeah, I'll go with
All right, so you guys are both attached to the same line, but it'll like you guys can like move apart. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you guys are both attached to the ship, which is a good thing. Okay,
Pull up the security cameras and then their little.
so you guys are like watching him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Alright. I will float over there and pry it open.
All right. So make making it a perception searching check. Got to find the right panel.
No.
I don't have.
Cut the red wire.
Well, I only have a +1. So.
Well, that beats my plus of nothing. So.
Well, you might have to try.
Okay.
Is this an account?
No.
Okay. 6.
You're looking, and the entire thing just looks exactly the same to you.
Yeah.
You're like, it's smooth.
We'll give it the try and see. All right.
You don't. It's not hard to beat 6.
See if this is enough. What would this be under? Searching perception?
Yeah.
Okay, then that would be 14,
You're able to find it.
right?
And basically it's like a little access panel. And it has just like 4 screw holes in it. So I assume you brought a toolkit with you?
I have one if you don't.
Whatever we needed to bring.
A toolkit?
I have a toolbox.
I also have a toolkit.
Okay, cool. So you guys
Like,
have
hey.
it.
I have a technician tool.
Dang it, I left it. Reel in the winch.
Yeah.
Dang,
All right,
left
got
on
it.
the
Okay.
kitchen counter at home.
Can I take off the
Yep,
vaccine?
dang it, left it in Tycho.
Okay, well then, I guess we both have drills in our toolkits, I assume.
Awesome. So you're able to unscrew it, and you're basically left with a touch screen that has a whole bunch of like code just like running across it, and then just like very, very, very quickly, and a little control panel with like arrows and like an enter key, like in the middle, if that makes sense, and just like a bunch of wires and stuff, you know.
Well, Paul told me what I need to try to hack, right?
No, not yet.
Oh. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm assuming I can talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got it open. You can call him back.
All right, and we'll call him back. Can he be patched through to us and also?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Conference call.
you hear like a, the dial tone for a minute, and you see Paul come up on the screen, and be like, "Okay, did he get into the access panel?
Yep.
You don't have to hang up on me.
I've always done that, and you know it.
Vince,
Yes, I have.
roll deception."
One's on the back of, I'll just stop moving your head so much. It's making me sick.
He moves it a little more.
It's like, whoa!
Fucking go, bro. Look.
He throws up. Deception.
Did you want to do music?
It's under communication, I assume.
Or is this not music?
Alright, Paul.
I thought about it, but it
Don't
was
know
just.
that I'm lying.
I figured I'd remind you in case.
Problem is, I don't feel like there's like good. We'll just go with that.
I don't even think it's on.
That might explain why no sound's coming out of it.
Battery,
We
hi.
need to do a
Connect
technology
with
check.
KTF10.
Where I will technology check. I have 3 dice, but still. I believe in you, buddy.
It's flashing.
Yeah, so every time like I hit the volume button, it flashes that button for some reason.
I don't want to touch again.
I'm scared.
I'm
I don't want
scared.
to touch again because it worked last time.
Do it. Don't do it.
Battery, hi. Connect with
You did it. Why?
The suspense was killing me.
Well, now Syrinscape's not working, so that's fun.
I blame society.
There we go. We'll just have the hum of the engine as it goes through space, despite sound not being able to travel. Cool. All right. So
17.
17 for deception.
Mhm.
He's like, you haven't. You have done it before. Fine. You're just weird. All right.
Are you okay? Like, you haven't slept in a couple of days. Like, are you alright?
I'll sleep when the situation is resolved. You guys getting the signal and starting to take it back here to get decrypted will be immensely helpful on my sleep schedule. All right, so you opened it. So next step is you're going to need to use the access code that I give you in order to hack into it. So he's going to give you the access code. So there's currently a bunch of random ass code just like going through across this screen, the 4 arrows up, down, left, right, and that like the OK button in the middle, and it's just going. So you need to activate it of some kind.
Do I have any idea how to do that?
Can they not see? Can Paul not see his headset?
No. I mean, you could patch it in the other way if you want. Like you could let him see it, but I didn't think that you guys had.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go, all right, Aldous, press the middle button. So he's gonna press it, and the screen is gonna stop just like flashing code and kind of pull up just like a boop, like a password.
Oh, and then I enter the access.
Yeah.
Careful, Aldous. There's no backspace.
Roll dexterity. See if you get it in right on the first try. So
See if the gloves are not too big.
sorry, I think I said touchscreen before. It's not a touchscreen.
Oh.
It's just the OK and then the 4 things. You have to do it like an Xbox where you like if they're like, all right, so like A,
Oh, it's console.
Yeah.
okay, B,
Definitely
I thought it was like an
dexterity.
ATM or something where you have the number pad and different buttons.
no, it's
P9
just the 5
texting.
buttons.
It's 5 buttons.
So you put in the access code that Paul gives you exactly correct, and it flashes red and then puts the password back up, the password screen back up.
Well, Paul, looks like it's wrong. What now?
Shit. All right.
Try hacking it.
Let me see.
Good. How many chances do we get?
Well, that was one, and I think standard procedure is 3.
Where did you get this access code from?
Well, I thought it was reliable sources, and you see him mute and yell. And do you want to try and hack it?
I'm waiting. I'm asking Paul.
He's gonna be like, so he's gonna come back in a minute and be like, okay, it seems like there may be an issue with the access code that a certain someone's agent got for us. All right, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. All this. You see all those wires on the side? There's a red wire, a green wire, blue wire, and a yellow wire.
So it's blue wire.
You see all of them? You're not colorblind, are you?
Are you colorblind?
Okay, that's good.
No, he's not coming.
Can you imagine?
You make a bomb.
All right.
You'd be a colorblind bomb maker.
I need you
Good luck.
to cut the blue wire. Roll dexterity. I'm just kidding. No, it's just
Well,
green
amazing.
wire. All right. And you see like the screen flicker for a moment, but that's it. He goes, okay, on the other side, you have a black, white, red, and yellow wire. I need you to take the end of the yellow wire, cut it off, strip it, take the end of the black wire, cut it off, strip it, and take the 2 wires and solder them together.
You have a soldering kit in space.
Is that part of
Is that how it
is that part of a
works?
technician's toolkit?
I think so.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Say that
Okay.
all the time.
Do I have to roll for that? I'm assuming you do.
Yeah. Make a
Is that engineering?
yeah, crafting.
I have crafting too, so we gotta.
Go ahead and do this one.
Okay.
Because it's crafting's dexterity, right?
Yeah.
I
Right
would,
after
Kind of why I went with it.
I would have a +2.
Oh, I have +3 in dexterity.
And you have the crafting?
Yeah, I have crafting.
Okay, so yeah, you're
total
better.
+5.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is for strip for the black to yellow. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're outlining it.
Well,
The target number was 13.
so I follow through with that.
So you go, all right, and you take the soldering iron and just like all this bumps you, or like or like your magnetic thing, your magnetic boost just like whoop for a second, and you go, huh, and you just like put the wire straight into you put the soldering iron just like straight through one of the other wires, and you feel through the vibrations in your feet, the whole thing start to like vibrate, like really, really quickly. And Paul's gonna be like, I wasn't looking at Logan's feed. What happened?
It's beeping. He
It's beeping?
cut a wire.
Is it beeping or vibrating?
He cut the wrong one.
He cut the wrong wire. You cut the wrong wire?
It was an accident. I stumbled.
Oh my god, Fred! It's like, just stay there. Is the console like flashing red?
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Aldous, look at the console. Okay, you look and it's reading like self-destruct on the thing.
What's the timer?
There is no timer. It's just flashing and it's going faster and
Could I
faster.
try to hack it to stop it?
So it's flashing faster, and I'm not going to set a timer because it's just no point, but it's going faster and faster and faster. I'm going to say that you have approximately 15 seconds, so you have 2 rounds to do it. All right, so step 1, make a hacking save.
So same thing, intelligence security.
Yeah.
I'm guiding you.
Dude, I was about to just be like, all right, D4.
It's going to land on the
Much of a difference is a fail. It's
Is
crazy.
a 14 enough?
14. Yes, you're able to successfully hack into it. However, there's another layer of security
You're
for the
gonna have to
self-destruct.
disarm
You're
it.
gonna have to do it again.
Might want to back
I'm gonna start running
Can
inside.
you like wheel them in manually, or do you?
Yeah, you can just like, and it'll just like, like,
Okay.
um,
I'm gonna start
that for me too.
and go ahead.
Ooh.
All six.
All six.
Yeah.
You go in. So you take your hand terminal. You pry off the case, and then using a screwdriver, you quickly pry off the back. You take a wire, and your wire. This is all in like 7 seconds. This is quite impressive. You take your wire cutters, spin them on your finger, and they kind of like fly away, and you're like, oh shit, you're in 0G.
Yeah.
You cut wires in your hand terminal, connect them in, and you splice them in to the area that Logan had accidentally hit. And you see like a bunch of progress bars, which you obviously know what they mean. And then you take your hammer and smash the screen, and it just stops doing anything.
Well,
If
Paul,
all
it
else
looks like it's
fails.
solved.
And you look on your hand terminal, and it's now showing like a screen from the. It's showing the screen that the screen on there was supposed to show after you guys got through the password. So it's pulling up, and it's basically like message logs, and it's sorted by date.
I'm gonna come back out to him.
All else fails, just.
Is it safe now?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Paul's gonna be like, I think so.
You sure you don't want to take a vacation of some type?
You hear like a okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Just know that we care about you, Paul.
I
Let's take a paper bag and just.
care about you guys too. Oh man. All right. I might seriously need to go to some sort of detox center after this. Oh man. All right. Okay. Straight THC.
Need a
Okay.
moment? You're good?
Okay, I'm doing okay. All right. So he's like go like
Yeah,
like
Next
all right,
level.
okay. All right, should be pretty intuitive from here. You should be able to just go straight in and sort by the date, and obviously, you know the date of like when it exploded.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty out of the way comm buoy. Not everything comes through a comm buoy anyway, so there shouldn't be a ton of messages through this at that time. But you're looking one for the particular timestamp. And he's going to give it to you. I'm not going to say what it is because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, so make a perception searching check.
12.
12.
Yeah.
So there's like thousands of messages going through this comm thing, and you find a filter button. You're like, ah. And so you hit that, and you're able to filter it, and you're able to find the message. And basically, it's like it's an audio message, probably audio and video, and probably some sort of code, but it's all encrypted into like, my brain is saying like ASCII format, but I don't think that's it. Like it's just like in like all of this like
I don't know.
like text.
Like a cipher or something?
Basically, it's like it's a cipher, and it's I think it's a cipher.
It's wingdings.
Yeah, it's transcribed into code that is effectively gibberish without the key. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
Like,
yeah. It's like
I like half listened to one of Angie's lectures on how like code works, and my brain was like, ah, ASCII. So yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
meaning
Okay.
like one of the lectures that you attended, not
There's,
like you
there's
lecturing.
a lot of emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's up?
We're looking at the font, the code, not the font.
Oh, the font code
Yeah.
thing.
Wingdings?
Basically that, yeah. But it's not like you can just be like, Times New Roman, and it'll like
Yeah,
come out with like there's like a code that you have to do. But yeah, so all that to say, you guys successfully got the message, and you're able to basically copy it into your ship.
Okay.
And just to be safe, I want to check like the day before and up until now.
For what?
I don't know anything else. Sus.
We need a vibe check.
There's thousands of messages.
From does it like does this message have like an IP address or a sender or anything like
It's
that?
also encrypted.
Oh, okay.
That's the big thing that they want to find is where it came from, and that's of course encrypted.
And basically every single message on here is encrypted.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the Comm Buoy.
All right. I will.
However, it's all probably encrypted the same way. Like you could probably like if you could crack one, crack the rest, but maybe. But yeah.
Download it and leave.
All right, so you're like, oh, that's Comm Buoy.
Casually close the door.
Yeah, just like. So yeah, so you successfully were able to get it. You like disconnect your hand terminal, you like unsolder the thing, and you're able to take it with you, and you're good to go. All right, so what do you guys want to do?
You're gonna forward
Back
it
to the
over to
pilot's
them.
chair.
Yeah, I guess I can send it to Paul through the secure line, right?
Yeah. So what you're gonna do is, yeah. So he's still on the line,
Yeah.
right? So he's gonna be like, all right, so send it here, and we'll get it. And he kind of looks off screen, and you hear like yelling, and like crashes, and then you hear a big boom, and the entire thing just cuts out.
Ooh, our poor Papa
Like
Paul.
Steve does.
Now he's
Yep.
3PP. 3P.
Live.
Poor Papa Paul.
Can we?
We gotta go back to
The line,
Tycho.
line cuts out.
The line cuts out.
Line cuts out.
I tried calling on my personal terminal. That's not gonna work
No.
anyway. So
You're very far away.
I'm like-
so no.
what
You're
am
like,
I
Is there any way I would know to see what's going on at Tycho? Just in
doing? Can we
general?
like security footage or?
you can like I think I'm like
Can we hail Tycho?
I'm trying to think like do you have like a telescope? Like
Wait,
Like,
wait,
I
wait.
don't know.
Breaking news
Wait.
going on?
Yeah. Like.
Or just hacking their
Did the-
system or
Did the
something.
crash happen before or after he sent over the messages? That's
it
kind of
was
important.
before.
Okay,
Oh, so we
okay.
were about to do it.
Keep that for now.
Yeah.
News
I'm not-
feeds?
yeah.
What are we looking
Can I open like?
Well, and it's not like you would have like sent the only copy over. Like you guys
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's now a file. You guys can copy
Oh,
it,
I
paste
know,
it,
but like maybe
duplicate
some,
it.
like if it gets in the wrong hands, maybe they can like alter it and
Well, yeah, but you guys would have your own copy.
they
Not
could say
altered.
we'd forge it. We forged it.
Okay, fair enough.
That's why I'm like, ah.
All
Is
right.
there any way to like
Jot that down. Jot that down.
kind of like hack into Tycho's security system from here or something?
Not from here.
Okay.
You're way too far away.
Can we open like a type beam with Tycho?
You can try.
Okay.
I'll try.
All right.
What would it be?
So you send a tight beam and you hear the dial tone, and that's it. And no one picks up.
I think we need to
And it's
go
not like
back.
there's an answering machine. Like it just keeps
Yeah.
going.
Okay. I guess we just go back.
Yeah.
Let's get closer, but not
Let's
too
get
close.
close enough to see what's going on.
So
And I guess I'll monitor the news feeds. Until
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys have another 3-day interlude. Do you want to just like you guys are all just like
Yeah.
go?
Can we
Can I make-
Google the encryption codes?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I make one crack at trying to decrypt it?
You can make more than one crack.
I agree. Yeah.
Let's do it. I want to try. I don't have anything,
What
but
would be the consequences if I put us at 1.5
Wait a minute. Have we left the convoy yet?
No. Oh no.
Take
You
it
want
with
to take
us?
it with us? Yeah. Like.
Should I check for something that just happened?
Sure.
Like
oh, that's
right
not.
now?
Yeah.
Exactly when the line cut off?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll do that.
Well,
So yeah, I'm not gonna make you do a check for it because you
I
already
just did all
hacked
of
into
it.
it. Yeah. You like resolder your terminal, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, go back out
yeah,
there.
you re-suit up, go back out there. This takes a little bit, but eventually, when you get out there, you can't see. Like again, there's messages coming all the time.
Almost looking like dead, like at the like within a few seconds of the like when the line cut.
I'm gonna go with yes,
Like, well,
but you can't see where
I
it came
know
from.
there's delay too, right?
Right.
Okay.
You look, and it
was-
looks like there was one a few seconds before, like 3 seconds before, 10 seconds before, and then like one since then. Like the stuff happens once
Okay.
every few
I will
seconds.
down, and they're all encrypted.
Yeah.
I'll download all 3.
Go ahead.
I do so.
There's like a few for like, think of it like on average every 7 seconds a message is sent through that
Yeah.
comm buoy. Like this thing, like out of all the messages in the solar system, I mean there's a lot.
So I figure, well, if that's the case, then I figure one of those 3 was it. So I'll just take all 3 and try to decrypt them later.
Fair enough.
But yeah, let's try to decrypt that.
On the
All
way
right,
there.
so
The main one first.
you guys head there.
And you want to do 1.5 speed?
Yeah, how fast, or what would be the consequence?
Let's try to decrypt it once before we head out.
All right.
All right.
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna
Will,
say
but
you'll get there in one day, but everyone will take the equivalent of a point of exhaustion. Let me see if they have that in here.
You want to fly? There is, I think there's literally exhausted, but what does that do?
Like, get a plus 2
I'm
to speed.
looking.
Yeah, there is the exhausted condition.
Oh yeah, would people hand me the combat? There's like a conditions
It's at the
card.
bottom of our character sheets. If you're exhausted, your character's speed is halved. We can't take the charge or run actions. And an exhausted character who receives an additional fatigued or exhausted condition becomes helpless. So it would be fatigued is halved. Your speed, the charge, and the character who receives additional fatigued or exhausted helpless. So if you're exhausted, action, your speed, the charge, and the character who receives additional fatigued or exhausted helpless. So if you're action,
1, and then we flip, and then we slow down. So, like,
what would the check be to decrypt it?
It would be security.
Is anyone better than +5 at that?
Yeah.
no.
Plus 4. We can both try.
Yeah, I'll go for it before we leave.
Okay. So which are you doing? All 4? They are all going to be separate.
Oh no!
But so which
like the one Paul asked us to get first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, go for it.
I will. Can I also try, or is it like a one
Were
person?
you about to say that you're going to guide him?
Is there a way you can help or like?
Yeah, I'll say that you can help and you will roll. I think I've done it before, but I can't remember. And I think,
It was either re-roll 1 die or roll again.
yeah, I'm going to say you can re-roll 1 die.
Okay.
Because Silas is pretty good at TikTok.
Or if you want to like really help, you can roll that 1 die. It'll replace his lowest.
Sure.
If it's higher than his lowest. That way you're like helping.
Yeah, I'm doing something. Yeah,
You beat a 2 then.
at 5.
Okay. So that's 5, 5, 3 plus 5, so 18. And then I guess if there's doubles count, then I assume not.
That's a negatory. I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
You
What's
like
the
it's
first
not
try?
impossible. I will tell you, it is not impossible. But you got, what did you get?
18.
18. I'll just tell you the target number. It's 21.
Ooh, so close.
It's possible.
It is possible,
said
but
we-
you
we
kind
said
of
we-
have to like get max
You said we
roll.
can keep trying.
I'm gonna say
Probably takes time.
for each, I'll say that you can do it twice in one day. If you're going at a comfortable speed. If you're going at 1.5 G to get there faster, you can't do it during that time. Like that was your one shot.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think the higher likelihood of us helping is us being there sooner than us, because it's going to take us a lot to decrypt this.
Definitely.
Quite a bit of time.
Okay.
If we get caught and we don't have the information that's on there, then we're kind of useless.
Well, I don't think we go up just to Tycho. We just take a look at it.
Near
See if we
it?
can get anything near it. Yeah. See
Can
if
we
there's-
make multiple copies of this data, by the way? Like,
It's
someone
not
put it
just
on
the
like
terminal.
a flash drive so that
Yeah, I was
can
gonna
have
say,
like
I
a-
copy it and put it on all of our hunter.
Okay.
I'll get like a separate version.
I just want to make sure that, like,
Except
you
for
know,
Ruth isn't getting anything.
Yeah, it's a
if
question.
Yeah,
we don't get
everyone except
anything,
Ruth.
That's fine.
She's just like,
we can give her a physical flash drive.
No, no.
No?
"I'm not." All right, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely worth it to get there sooner, rather than later.
All right, so
Yeah.
1.5 G.
G.
All right, so you guys go at 1.5 G, and you guys do that for 24 hours straight.
Yep.
And so you're sitting there, and you're like, the crash couch is helping you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not the fastest you could go. It's because it's for so long
Yeah.
that it's getting you.
And can we still like keep track of news and try to and keep trying to make a connection every once in a while?
What do you mean? Like, just like be like, oh, like have the news going while you're just like sitting there.
Wait,
in the
just in
crash
case
couch?
it says anything about Tycho, and then what did you say? A tight beam, Tycho?
We're just trying to reach Tycho to see if we can
Yeah,
talk to someone there if it's all blocked off.
Yeah. So,
just like every hour or something like that.
yeah,
If
but
everyone else.
yeah. So every time you try and contact them, you get nothing.
Okay.
So you guys make just a beeline straight there.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't want to go
So
all the way there though, right? We want to get like
Yeah.
We want to
Within-
get close enough to
within
where
scanning
we can,
range?
Yeah.
okay, so you guys get within scanning range, and you detect a few ship transponders, like kind of in the area. One of which is the ship that you guys sent towards Tycho. And then like so you see that, and you guys get a hail from Tycho Station, and just as you move to answer it, your sensors completely overload with information as Tycho Station gets completely utterly destroyed.
Oh,
We're gonna end it there.
not big
See
people.
ya later. Yeah,
Thanks
there we
for
go.
watching. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to
Yep.
comment.
On that
and-
happy note, see you next week for John's Camp.